they come first in our country because it was the closer border. But when they realize we, like a country, we are poor, they decided to go in another country where it's more help, more resource. And most of them, they try to arrive in Germany, in France, in England, in UK, and we were like a hub, if you understand the idea, for the Ukrainian refugee to go farther in Europe, because our city is the biggest city, the closer city, major city with the border with Ukraine, who has Church of Christ, but also who has airport and connection with Europe. And from Cluj, we send them to Hungary, to Budapest, and from Budapest farther in Europe.
What about Moldova? Does anyone?
Moldova is here. After that, we are. But Moldova is much poorer than Romania, and 90% of the Ukrainian, they come in Moldova, they continue and come in Romania. Here remain only few, but most of them, they come in Romania and in Poland.
What is the evangelical work like in Moldova?
It's not exist Church of Christ in Moldova. We tried 20-some years ago to establish a church in Chisinau, the capital of Moldova, but we were not able to establish a church there. We study with some through correspondence course with them, and some of the brothers from United States, from different churches, they try to visit Moldova and to make some evangelical campaign, but unfortunately we not find a faithful Christian faithful person who wants to be baptized and to start a church there. But we tried, but no church of Christ in Moldova.
How long ago? 10,
that
15?
happened 16, 17 years ago. At least in the last 12 years, nothing. We not do nothing here. We like a Church of Christ, I'm referring. And I remember we do that when I was in Pitești. During the time when I was in Pitești, some brother from United States who work with the church in Pitești also try to have evangelical field in Moldova. And after that, because we don't have result, and I don't know why they quit to do this. But for sure, in the last 10 years.
How dangerous is working in Moldova now in regards to Ukraine?
They are at the border with Russia and Ukraine, but it's not dangerous. It's still safe. It's still safe country. It's like us, and the people from here. The advantage of these people is they speak Russian and they speak Romanian, because
they're in the middle.
This country used to be part of Romania, but Russia have it from us, from Romanian people, and make it first was part of Russia, the Soviet Imperium, like Ukrainian was, and after they split it, become like Ukraine, a separate country, called it Republica Moldova. But if you have in your mind, or somebody has in his mind, what I understand, the church from where you go, they send some supply in Moldova.
I don't know how much goes, but what they tend to do, I think they want to send here so it can be distributed from here. I don't know how much goes straight, because their idea was to send here so that it can be distributed. In other words, from you being a base, then possibly from you to Moldova, Ukraine, Serbia. There's a possibility that could be done. But I have a long-standing conviction concerning Moldova. for many years.
Mhm.
I am convicted about Moldova, but I was a bit timid.
No, it's until the war started, it was 99 short country. Of 99 no problem.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
only
yeah.
1% maybe, I don't know. But since the war started, the war is to the border with them, but still it's safe country. No, so Russia not attack Moldova. Russia has nothing with Moldova, and Moldova right now trying to be part of Europe, and she will soon will receive documents to be part of UA, you know, the European Union.
Yes, yeah.
And since will happen that, maybe NATO will come until here, and if also Ukraine will come in NATO, they will go until Russia, and will be 100% sure. But right now, when it's happening, you know, bomb in, for example, here is Odessa. Odessa is very close to Moldova. But anyway, are 100 kilometers of Moldova. But it's safe country. You can, if God put you to your heart to try to go and work in Moldova, you can search a little bit, and maybe you can use some Romanian to go with you there to be like a translator, and also show you the we used to have, this is our country, and we have a church here in Iași. It's only it's like it's like Oradea to the border with Hungary. Iași is the border with Moldova. So you can and also it's a big city, airport, fly directly from London to Iași, and you can, if you still think about it, you can go in Iași and have contact with maybe some brother or some Romanian, and from here to cross the border and to go in Chișinău. It's maybe not more than an hour from Iași with the car until Chișinău. And also, it's an airport in Chișinău. You can fly directly from England to Chișinău, I think. But you need to find somebody to be with you or something. Yeah, who knows? In the future, you can ask some Romanian if they want to come. Or Vasile maybe will be open for this. Me, I can try one time to go with you, or who knows? Make your plan, pray for that, and if God wants, why not? We can try.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. But this is good what you're saying. This is good work. This is good work. So the Russians now, you said, have come across to
until this river.
Okay.
Right now, Russians took this territory, these ones, and half over here, and right now they based over here. All of this kind of
the coast,
yeah,
south coast,
coastal, and this territory occupied by Russians, and Lugansk region is full, like basically this 5 or 10% of Lugansk region is under Ukrainian control. Rest of Lugansk region it's under Russian control. Like 50% of Donetsk region. So basically it's like a line like over here, like this line, and then it's gonna go
down
down
all
to
of the coast.
yeah.
All of the coast.
Yep.
They're not here yet.
No. They try at first days. They try, but they stopped over here, and then slowly but surely they
Come back a bit.
yeah.
Coming back. Okay.
Yeah.
This they having trouble.
Yes, they occupied Crimea in 2014. So
Yeah.
this why they don't have trouble with occupied Crimea right now.
And the closer to Romania they come until here, it's an island with border with Romania. They conquer this island, and after that the Ukrainian recover and push it back.
We heard on the news.
Yeah.
They're very clever because I think they made money to come in like this. Possibly.
Yeah. Also, when they attack, here is the capital, the Ukrainian capital. Tell how
Kiev.
you pronounce.
Kiev.
We say
Kiev.
Kiev. So when they attack first time, when they started from up.
From
There is Belarus, and was from there. Was not too far. It was the border with that lake, and they go around the lake down.
Okay.
And
But now they have no stronghold in Kiev.
No, nothing.
Right now, closest point to the Kiev, it's
Back in.
it's back over here
Yeah.
and over here.
Yeah. Was a moment when they conquered also that city.
No,
And
they don't conquer. They kind of surrounded
Surrounded.
the Kharkiv, but
One of the sister, the lady who was here today, is from Kharkiv. Yeah. He is from
this.
so
It's my hometown.
Kramatorsk.
Yes,
You know the story with the
Severodonetsk. It's my second hometown.
Yeah.
So this your first, then this your
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because here I was born, here I grew up until 20. Then I go and study in first in Ternopil,
There.
way over there. Then I go to Bila Tserkva. It's near to Kiev.
Little bit up.
Over here.
Yeah.
Bila Tserkva. Then I go to Kiev, study there, work there. Then from Kiev, I received the invitation to work with the church in Severodonetsk, and since 6th of November I work with the church in 6th of November 2019. I work with the church in Severodonetsk until until 8th of March
That's the day. Well,
2022, because those day it was Sunday. Explosion. I wake up at 5 o'clock because of explosion right in front of my window. And since 8th of March, church in Severodonetsk don't gather together. We scattered. Two of our sisters. One of them live in a village near the city Starbelsk. One of them have sister in Russia. In over here, it's somewhere over here.
Yeah.
Novoazovsk, small coastal city. She goes there and stay there. Other sisters goes to West Ukraine.
Your literal sister.
No. Sisters in Christ.
In Christ. Okay.
Yeah, they goes to West Ukraine. One of them right now live in Chernivtsi, and one of them in
What she's trying to say is, in the moment when the war started, the
Everyone
church spread
Scattered.
in this part or in outside of the country, and there is not nobody and no reason to turn it back because it's under Russian and no building, no nothing.
Yeah.
There.
And unfortunately, in April, somewhere in April, the apartments / church building was caught on fire and destroyed.
So now they can't even look back.
Yeah.
Can't even look back.
No.
Nothing to look back for.
Yeah.
Yeah. May God bless and use you. But your work, wow! I had no idea that you were going to the border and then you went across the border after you received support.
Oh. I 1 year and 8 months. We go in Ukraine maybe 20 sometimes. Literally in the
Cross the
country,
border,
across
yeah.
the border.
Yeah.
But to the border we go maybe, I don't know. I don't have an
You don't
idea.
know.
Maybe
Lost count.
we lose count.
Lost count.
And we like a church. We try to help them. We were blessed by the brother from United States.
Yeah.
They send us most
Financial
of the
support,
financial support. And here, for example, here in the backyard,
Yeah.
we used to have empty space, and we do this building. This building was built last year for us to let the Ukrainian kids to come and to have children class and to be a place for the Ukrainian people. So we built that, very fast. It's not a solid construction because it's made by plastic and but we done this for the Ukrainian children and people. They were here to help them because was moment when they come for to the church for gather also different information. And also we use this room for Bible study with the Ukrainian. Actually, Ivan is doing Bible study with the Ukrainian.
Yeah, in the week. You're here in the week.
During the week, yeah.
Wednesday, Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah. And also here we buy something for the kids because when the war started, most of the refugees were women with kids.
Right.
The men were not allowed to cross the border because they need to serve and to go to fight if it's necessary. So were a lot of women, mothers coming here for have information, for to ask us if we can help them to go somewhere where to find a place to stay or something. And we built this place for people, for kids to play, and we to stay to talk with the parents or something.
So this was built before this?
No, in the same time. Here was nothing. We built last year in August, I think, this, and after a week or two we built this and the playground.
And you were able to do
In
this?
June or
You were able to do this by the finance from America?
The church who support my work here, they
also.
send me some money for this. They said, we know you work with Ukrainian refugees and you need a little bit more space. You have some money for doing that. And I receive some money especially for that, for the church who support my work here. And was not made by the Ukrainian funds. The Ukrainian funds were going 100% directly to the Ukrainian people and going with supplies and medicine and everything in Ukraine.
In Northampton, there is a brother in the midst, Julius, and hopefully the Lord will raise him up. He's got good medical understanding. He works on equipment for bypass and stents and things like that, and so he's very involved in that way. and he works with Nigel, or corroborates with Nigel, in regards to putting together, hopefully in the future, medical equipment that may be necessary for people that don't have a permanent place but are unwell and need help and need support. I'm not sure 100% exactly how he intends, because there's a group of them being formed. You remember the ship called, that ship where they do operations and they move from place to place? What's the name of that ship? There's the name of that ship that they go from coast to coast. I forgot the name. And sometimes they do operations on there. I don't know if they're going to be able to launch something very similar, you know, and if they'll be allowed to move across and to be able to offer medical support, not just the equipment but also the support. There's a possibility.
Yeah, what I know are some churches in Romania. They started 30 years ago through this was the way how they do the brother from United States. They come in Romania like a missionary, but with medical teams.
Yes.
And they choose a city like this. I think in Cluj they come with the first time when they come Church of Christ, they come with a medical team. They choose this street, they rent a house, and they do a month of medical team with glasses and checking blood pressure and stuff like this. And during that month, they do this for all the people from Cluj, the one they wanted, and also they started to tell them about the God and give them Bible and invite them to come Sunday to the church. And after that, the preacher, the missionary comes and continue. Yeah, they continue with this. So it's possible to work in that, for example, for Moldova, to start with a mission team and to start to have contact with people, and after that to start to spread the gospel with them and to establish a church or something. Who knows?
Good, very good.
You can try. Why not? Because you know the people
will respond.
The people, you know the way how Jesus done. They come to hear the word of God, but he need to feed them first, you know, to feed them. And you know, most of them, Jesus told them directly, I know why you searching, why you come, because I feed you last day and you come again. You understand the idea? So I think it's not wrong for us to use like a hook, if you understand the idea, to hook a medical team or helping with something, and from that point to continue more further and spread the gospel and invite.
It's true, because human nature is like that. You offer him help and support, then his ears is open. And maybe from his ears to his heart.
Here in Cluj, we, like a church, we started to help the Ukrainian with housing, with food, with send them further, and I not start to tell them, you know, we are Christian, and I not told them, if you not come to the church, I will not help you, or you are forced to come to the church or something, or to come to listen. I help you if you come Sunday to listen my preacher. No. I told them, come here. We like a church. We help you, and some of them they asked me why we help them, and I told them because God bless us, because we love people and we want to bless others, and we want to show the God love. And they asked me, some of them they asked me if they need to do something. And I told them, no, you're not. It's not necessary to give me something. If you want to, you are invited to be to come to listen the word of God. If but what I done, some people from church from Ukraine, actually from the capital, they send me a car full of Bible and literature, Ukrainian literature, and also some another the one they do this book, the one they print this book. It's European, Western European Mission. If you know them, are it's a company who is from Church of Christ. They print Bible and literature for all the Europe, and we have Bible from them in Romanian, but we have it in Russian, we have it in Ukrainian, we have it in many languages. And they send me two pallets of Bibles. And when people come here for food and for different things, I will give him a Bible. And you don't imagine, I spread thousands of Bible in Ukrainian in Romania because they come for food, and I will give him. But I not force them to have it. I ask him, this is. Would you like a Bible? I put so after they will have food and oil and everything. End of that was a stack of Bible, and
Wonderful.
Coming in, we'll have also for kids. The kids, when they will see color, we have some color books, and imagine the Ukrainian people, they come here only with their clothes, and the kids wants to color or to paint something, and I tell them, look, it's a book for kids, he can color. Can you have it? They say, yeah, no problem. And I think I spread thousands of children Bible or something like this, yeah. And some of them, they started to come Sunday to the church and to listen. That's why actually we do preaching in three languages. You saw Romanian, English, and Ukrainian. Today were not too many because in the last 2 months, most of them, they turn them back home or they left from Romania in another country.
Similar to England, August is break. Visit.
Yeah, but also because they started to turn them back because until a few months ago, the Romanian government helped them with some support for them to pay the rent and the utility.
Yeah.
But since 2 months ago, the state, the Romanian state, is not able to help anymore the Ukrainian people, and some of them they were forced to turn them back in their country or to go in another country where they can be supported, like Germany or Italy or I don't know. Are not too many here, but we work with what we have, and for us it's open. The door of the building is open if they want to come for church, but also for help. With what we have, we will try to continue to help them. Yeah.
With your experience and expertise, you might be able to lead others to, we say, scout, to like Moses sent him,
I understand.
So with your help and expertise, you might be able to lead others further, because if the Ukrainians are now leaving because there's a lack of funds, support, government, it could be that if the brothers and sisters realize this, and from England, from America, financially sent and workers, then maybe it's time to scout. They may not come in the quantity that they did many months ago, but now we might be able to follow in their footsteps to find them where they are, and to begin to minister according to the will of God.
When we go in Ukraine, most of the trip we done was we find the place where closer to the border with Romania, place where the brother from churches from Ukraine, where is right now occupied by the Russian, they relocated closer with the border with Romania because it's a safe part of the zone. And we try to find that Christian And that question coming from there, they try to build, to start different churches in the city closer to the border with Romania. And what we done, we go directly to them, and we let the products, the food, the clothes, and the medicine, they to give to the people are refugee, and also to invite them to the church. And I know at least 2 places they established churches where he was not a church before the war there, and they invite them to come for Bible study, and after they will have a Bible study and they will listen the gospel from God, they will receive a package with different food or something like this, and that was interesting. And more happy was for us to hear some of the one they come first for receive that package, because they stay for listening the word of God. Few of them, they were baptized and right now are part of the Church of Christ, and they are saved and they are in the church, and that is a big blessing.
No, it is, and I think we need to realize that we have this possibility. We need to realize that there is that possibility. Those that are there doing it may need our support. So that's why I'm interested in this story and in what's going on, and what can we do to assist, and how we have a term in England called rallying our troops, which means, you blow the bugle, over here, man, this is what we're doing. We'll do it strategically, first there, and then two. So it's very important.
If you wanted to hear more story or more from what we done in the last 1 year and 8 months, we can send you more. Sorina can write you more explanation, and we can send you many pictures or something. We have a Facebook page of the church, and we posted thousands of pictures and things what we done in the last 1 year and 8
Please,
months.
I'll get back to you in regards to this, because I'll work behind Nigel, and possibly Julius and Mark Hill. We'll get back to you on that for material, because it really would be good to.
But the idea is better in a way or another you being here, because at least you saw a little bit of what is happening, and you can tell them the brother
this
what
is important.
happening here.
It's not abstract, it's something that is happening.
And
really.
also you met some Ukrainian today.
And Ivan translating. This is why I was very moved by what was happening up the front. You opened up, and then you got Raul, then you got Ivan, then I'm there. No, it's like a factory. It's marvelous the way God works. This is you see the expression of His love and His long suffering, and how He condescends to meet our needs, regardless of how small that need is. God condescends to meet it. He comes to meet that need. He doesn't always say to you, you need to come and see me on the top of the mount. He comes down to where you are, and that you can see demonstrated here. So it's a beautiful work. May God bless you, because it's not an easy work. You have a young family, and yet to the border, then across the border. So it's not you need a bold heart, and you need to be able to have that love for God and His people, and to take His work quite seriously. And it's evident that you do that, which is good.
We never know how big will be this work. We started. I told you. I started to go to the border and to bring 2 people, and after that, I continued to do it. And it was a moment when people started to ask me what I'm doing, and I was not able to tell them how many things we do, and where I need to go, and what I need to do. I was world war, how you say it?
Overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed. But God give us power, and God bless us with a lot of funds from the brother from United States, and we were able to do it much more than we expect, and we were very blessed by the brothers.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
So
It's really
it was
good
amazing.
to hear.
It was amazing. Yeah.
It's good to hear. I'll take this back with me, and not only to our fellowship, but the associated fellowship of the Church of Christ, so that brothers could have an understanding. You know why I'll give you a small story. I had no knowledge of outreach or overseas work. But when I was small, maybe anything between 19 and 22, there was a big conference in London, and in the fellowship or in the meeting of that conference, there were people that came from working on the mission field, and they were giving their testimony about what what God was achieving through them on the various mission field that they were in. And I sat there, between 19 and 22, I sat there and I thought, what? I thought church was just here, but they're over. And I thought, and my eyes opened. And even without asking my father or telling my father and mother, I said, no, I want to contribute. So I signed up to start to give something on a weekly basis. I said, no, I want to contribute. Not knowing that the Lord is preparing my heart to follow and giving me an understanding that I wouldn't say fall in love, but to allow Him to begin to fashion me in regards to evangelical work, not only local, but internationally. I haven't said this anywhere before, but I worked in one church for 16 to 18 years, and then on the mission field 16 to 18 years again. And some people said, what did you do? And so the way in which the Lord prepares you, from that young man, anything between 19 and 21 I was at the time, and I heard missionaries speak of the work they were doing, and somehow it touched my heart. And I said, no, I'm going to be contributing. It's afterwards I told my dad, oh, by the way, I'm contributing on a monthly basis. And then later on in the church, I just found myself wanting to do evangelical work. So we've done it locally, and in one of the churches I was in, they said, now, because you know what to do, we're going to ask you to lead the evangelical work over our 3 churches. So sometimes I get a team of people, and I started. And then the Lord put in my heart to do overseas evangelical work. And then that's the time I started to work overseas. France, Gibraltar, Spain, Africa. So God has been gracious. So this work has always, for the last 30 years, been part of my, my build-up.
Yeah.
For the last 30 years, it's been part of my build-up, hopes and aspiration. So I'm looking forward, and I have this conviction for Moldova. I haven't walked in wisdom, and then I got a bit poorly and I just sit it down. But coming here, my eyes are open, and the opportunities that are here, and the fact that you have done as much work that you have done, and others are still working, and there are local assemblies or work starting on the borders inside of Ukraine, and Moldova. What a tremendous opportunity to push that and to just find out what's happening there. How can we get others involved there? What do you need? You follow? Work like that.
And you have a command for that.
Exactly.
Who said, go in all the world
Amen.
and spread the gospel. And for you, part of all the world is Moldova. So
Amen.
God
Amen.
bless you,
Amen.
and maybe
Amen.
you can do some beautiful work there.
You'll hear from me, because I'll speak to you about it and see what happens. See what the Lord will do.
Also talk more with Vasile. Also he knows more all this story, what is going on in Romania, and also something about Moldova. Since you'll go to Oradea and you'll spend some days there, maybe you'll have a little bit time to talk a little bit more with Vasile.
I will.
And will explain you maybe more than me. because my poor English
No, but
not
it's
allow
good,
me
it's
to,
good, it's good.
to
No,
tell
it's
you
good.
exactly.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Ivan. He's only been here 1 year, and look, sometimes he's translating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Not only sometimes.
Only sometimes.
All
Yeah.
the-
But Rao, whoa,
Yeah.
his English is
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah.
His English is very good.
So when the missional team was here 31 years ago, Raul was
A baby.
I don't know, maybe 8 or something, and they started to use them nobody knows English around, and Raul started to learn a little bit in school, and he knows some words.
Yeah.
And the brother from United States, they use them like a translator year by year, and he grows, and his English is perfect. And she's working for in
Industry.
no, she's working for a company in your language, in English.
Okay,
And
okay.
and also is. I think in his house is speaking with his wife in English,
Yeah, I think
not
so.
in
I
Romanian.
think so.
But
I
yeah,
think so.
has a
Yeah,
good
no.
English, and it's a good
No,
good
it's a
guy.
gift. It's a good gift. We want
Yeah,
to
yeah.
use this. Want to use it. Well, thanks for sharing that. That's very kind.
Yeah.
And I will be able to bring that to the brethren in Northampton, and obviously they will be able to share that with others and just see what the Lord will do. But one of the things that is not, it's just not. I'm going to use a big word. It's not negotiable at this time in what's happening. It's not negotiable to sit down and just do nothing. That's just not what God will have us to do. Just to sit down and look and you're a spectator. Why? If there's a gifting in you, you could use that to enhance the glory and to extend the kingdom of God. Even if it's just to pray, or maybe you want to give, or maybe you want to, you have something that you want to distribute. Yeah, even that, because if that comes from 1, 2, 3 families, by and by, it will make a difference. And so it's not negotiable to sit down and do nothing now. Not in the state the world is in. You follow?
When Alex called me and told me about the church where you come, and Alex said the brother from here wants to help some with the Ukrainian work. I told to Alex, yeah, we are open. Everything we'll send, we will use to send further and to help
Exactly,
people.
exactly.
And if the brother from there will send, I don't know, medicine, I will use that medicine to send it further and to help people.
Yeah.
And that guy contacted me and started to talk with us. And if you need to know, if you want to help, you not help church in Cluj or Dragos, you help the people who are in need, and you do what God
Exactly. Put in
ask
your
you
heart
to do or
Yeah, yeah.
put in your heart to
No,
do.
no,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good.
And I think you understand better than me that.
No, yeah, it's good. Very good. So I'm glad. Good. No, good work. Good work. Good
Yeah.
work. This is very good work. I mean, really, I'm pleasantly surprised. How do you say? When I say pleasantly surprised, you hear of something, but you don't understand the size, the magnitude. You don't understand the worth, the value until you're here and you put your hands on it and you think, wow. And to me, that's why I took time when I came up to speak. I'm saying this is like a factory.
Yeah.
This is like a factory. This is a God-given factory. No, it's beautiful. Beautiful. It looks small to us, but to the Father and to the angelical host, no, it's not small. It's not small. It's a huge work, and and the beauty of the work is you don't have to do it, but you do.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it. You could have gone. Several different places, but you're here and you're choosing to serve. That's the beauty of it. There's something there that we can't put our finger on, but when you lay down and you think about it, you think, yeah, I know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I know what I'm going to plan. You go shopping and I know what I'm going to. Yeah. So this is the beauty of it, that we're doing something from our heart. There's nobody with a stick behind us. you know, and that's priceless.
Yeah.
You don't find that in the world. They'll say, okay, where's my wage? Come on. Where's my wage? I've put in 3.5 hours, where's my wage? And the Lord has put something in us that causes us to work, look into Him, who is the author and the finisher, and that also is the rewarder. And just that love from Him in our hearts to a fellow man, that's priceless. Priceless. You can't put a price on it.
This guy come earlier. I talked a little bit with him earlier, and I not see him from a few years, and he's in our discussion. He's told me, "You don't have an idea of how blessed you are. You are so rich," and I had courage to ask him why. I understand directly what he want to say when he said I am rich and I am blessed, because he said that looking at me not like a person, like a brother, and he referring what we done here, and he told me I'm rich. Because I have my family, my kids and my wife, but this family
as
the
well.
people here.
Amen.
And I understand directly that, and I feel, I know, and I told him, I know, I realize, and I know I'm so blessed, and I am so rich.
No, it is true. It is true. It's a beautiful thing. But let's let you get something.
Ce faceți? Da.